Assalamu alaikum student. This is Mrs. Khan from m.m.model school, and I am going to continue with the lesson through a colored glass for the students of class 6A and 6B. This is page 95. This is what my elder brother and novelist R.K. Narayan wrote about his father in the autobiography My Days. So what was the name of the autobiography? My Days. He has the personality of a commander in chief. Army में जो commander in chief रहता है उसी के तरह उनका personality rather than the headmaster. He had a sharp nose and a lion-like posture, a man who didn't fuss about children openly and never sat around and chatted with the members of the family. वो कभी अपना member of the family के साथ बात नहीं करते थे, chat भी नहीं करते थे, उतना बात भी नहीं करते थे. He moved in a fixed orbit at home. जैसे प्लैनेट्स घूरता है फिक्स्ड ऑर्बिट में, उसी तरह से वो भी फिक्स्ड ऑर्बिट में ही जाते थे, अपना रूम्स में घूरते थे. He had a well-worn route from his room to the dining or bathroom. तो कहाँ से कहाँ? From his own room to the dining room or bathroom. Set hours during which he could be seen at different points. मैंने टाइमली उसको देखा जा सकता था डिफरेंट पॉइंट में. And if one kept out of his way, one was safe. अगर उससे अलग रहता था, उससे दूर रहता था, तो one was safe. He left for school on a bicycle, impeccably dressed in a suit and tie, crowned with a snow white turban, at about 9:30 every morning, and he returned home at 9 at night. So he went for school. He used to leave for school at 9:30 in the morning, and he used to come back at 9 o'clock at 9. And what did he wear? He wore a suit, tie, and with that a white turban, pagdi. While returning home at night, he used to spend his time in the officers club on the way. किसमें खेलता था? Officers club में. क्या खेलता था? Playing tennis, meeting friends, and who were mostly local government officials. किसके साथ खेलता था? जो friends था, जो ज़्यादा था local government officials. At night, a servant would go with a lantern in order to light my father's path back home. तो servant लेके जाता था lantern कि उसका father को लेकर के आने घर. And to carry tennis racket. क्या carry करता था? Tennis racket. Leaving him to walk back, swinging his cane. तो वो कैसे आते थे? He was swinging the cane. I must admit, I did not know my brother Narayan was a writer until I saw that he won a prize for a short story called Dodu, the Moneymaker. So, the writer's elder brother had written a story named Dodu, the Moneymaker. तभी पता चला था his brother is a writer. It was about a little boy. किसके बारे में था? Little boy struggling to find money. एक छोटा लड़का पैसा के लिए खोजता था for the urgent need. And what was the urgent need? To buy groundnuts and candy. I was very excited because this sounded suspiciously like me. Moreover, the hero of the story had my name. So, story का hero का नाम writer का नाम में similar था. After that, I watched Narayana's activity with respect. He would pound away upon the huge typewriter. क्या करता था? He used to walk away on the लिखता था on the huge typewriter. Perhaps all that banging was for his first novel, Swami and His Friends. उनका first novel क्या था? Short story था Dodu the Moneymaker. Novel था Swami and His Friends. Swami and His Friends एक story था जो एक बच्चा लोग का बारे में था. They grew up in a small town called मालगुडी. कहाँ पर था? In the town called मालगुडी. मगर मालगुडी नाम का कोई town ऐसा था नहीं. It was non-existent town. Just a town, कोई भी एक town का नाम दे दिया था. But little did I think then that I would get to know Malgudi as well as Narayan himself, because later I was to illustrate my brother's stories. बाद में वो stories को illustrate किया था. Brother का story को author ने illustrate किया था. I was about 9 or 10 when I decided to be an artist. So when did he decide to be an artist? He was about 9 and 10. I would cycle for 10 miles. कितना दूर जाता था? 10 miles from our home to find the interesting landscape to paint. सो 10 माइल्स जा करके लैंडस्केप देख करके वो पेंटिंग करते थे, माने नेचर को देख के पेंटिंग करते थे. Mysore was a good place for this. So Mysore was a very good place, full of trees, streams, hills and old ruins. I also learnt a lot by looking at illustrations in the foreign magazines. तो क्या देखे थे, फॉरेन मैगजीन्स में बहुत सा ऐसा ड्राइंग देखे थे, देख करके वो ड्राइंग उतारते थे. The cartoons were very special attraction. I began to draw cartoons and found the local papers willing to publish them. तो कार्टून तो बहुत अच्छा बनाते थे एंड कार्टून का अट्रैक्शन कौन लेता था, लोकल पेपर में उसका पब्लिश होता था एंड पीपल वुड एंजॉय द कार्टून्स, दे लव्ड इट. द पीपल आई चोज टू पोक फन वर इंटरनेशनल नेम्स. तो कार्टून में किसको किसको फोटो बनाते थे, चर्चिल, हिटलर, मुसोलिनी, नेहरू एंड गांधी. I must have done well because I was asked to draw posters too for the defense program and for adult education. So उसका कार्टून्स ज्यादा फेमस हो गया था, तभी तो उनको बोला जाता था डिफेंस प्रोग्राम में पोस्टर बनाने के लिए. I earned my pocket money and never had to trouble my parents for it. So पॉकेट मनी मेरा अपने आ जाता था, मेरा ये सब पोस्टर बना करके, ड्राइंग्स बना करके और डोडू जो स्टोरी था उसका जरिया से. सो मम्मी पापा को मैंने कभी ट्रबल नहीं दिया. When Narayana stories began to get published in the Hindu, so the Hindu एक इसका नाम है, पेपर का नाम है मद्रास. He asked me to illustrate them. नारायण का स्टोरी जब पब्लिश होने लगा तो क्या बोले मुझे कि आप उसको इलस्ट्रेट कीजिए, मैंने ड्राइंग कर दीजिए. I knew exactly what he wanted and whom he had in mind for his characters. Didn't we belong to the same place? हम लोग तो सेम ही प्लेस में रहते थे, इसीलिए उसका दिमाग में क्या चल रहा था, किसको बनाना है, किसका ड्राइंग करना है. I knew it very well. Hadn't I spent hours in every spot around us? Hadn't I sketched all those real people he wrote about? वो सब रियल पीपल का भी स्केचिंग हम खुद कर लेते थे, जिसका बारे में नारायण लिखा था. As I drew hundreds of pictures, I picked up the techniques quite naturally. तो नेचुरली हम टेक्निक्स सब सीख गए थे, कैसे करके पिक्चर्स बनाया जाता है. Trial and error taught me to use brush and paint and ink. So just imagine, he didn't go to a special school for drawing. So how did he learn? ट्रायल एंड एरर मेथड, मैंने बार बार ट्राई करना, गलत हो रहा तो फिर से चेंज करना, टू यूज द ब्रश, पेंट, इंक. अदर्स बिसाइड्स नारायण बिगैन टू आस्क मी टू इलस्ट्रेट देयर स्टोरीज फॉर देम. और भी आदमी लोग मुझे कहने लगा इलस्ट्रेट करने के लिए अपना स्टोरीज को. थैंक यू.